Oh, y'all. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Y'all, I've been catching hell, but I'm proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I've been catching hell, y'all. Just been catching hell. Never underestimate yourself. I had 2 computer people out here. Y'all done sought him for hours. So I'm going to get this thing done. I'm going to get it. I done printed out 2 labels, and they are correct, and they are correct, and they are correct, and they are correct. I did it. Me, with the help of the Lord, with the help of Father God which are in heaven. When I tell y'all, I'm one proud, happy woman. I call hell. Now this guy came over. I can't even get in my original account from the last guy. From the guy before this one. I couldn't even get in that account. We had to create a whole nother account. Okay? Boy, that looks so pretty on there. Oh, that look pretty, girl. Now, I messed up some too now. Because I couldn't. See, this came out little. They aren't supposed to be like that. I had to figure this out. And I went to Googling stuff. I was asking Google how you do this. Did the printer do this? What's the standard size for this? Because neither one of them can do my printer. I don't know what it is. So he had to go and remove all the addresses onto the post office site. So he did that. Because that other account, we couldn't even get back in. I don't know what the last man did. But I had to create a whole nother account. So with that being said, then we had a problem with the printing. Okay? We couldn't get it to print. Oh, child, don't that look pretty? Yes! We couldn't get it to print. Printer wasn't, I don't know. I couldn't get it to print. He couldn't get it. I said, well, it's the computer reading the printer. I was reading the printer. And he was like, well, it's the post office. You're going to have to call them. You have to call them. They won't let me. Let me tell you. Come to find out, the whole freaking time. Sometimes I need to stop doubting myself. I do. I doubt myself a whole lot because I always say I'm not the sharpest crown in the box, but I did this. So what I did was, I said, okay, sir, how much I owe you? I paid him. I said, okay. He said, well, this is what I want you to do after you talk to them and get in the system. I want you to call me and give me this number. He didn't do bad. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He was better than the guy before him. He was much better. So he did what he needed to do besides get the printer and the stuff to work out the same side. I'm not a computer woman at all, far from it. I don't know nothing about computers, okay? I know how to get on them and all that. That's it. But I don't know much about computers. But do y'all know I'm the one figured this shit out? I did. The little dumb me. I figured it out. So I said, okay, God, how can I get these labels to work. I said, you got all the addresses over there, okay? Yeah, you got all the addresses over there. How can I get these labels not to be shrunk and little like this? They don't supposed to be this little. The label supposed to fit the whole paper. Okay, so I said, how am I going to show? I missed this. The one I messed up. I messed up Miss Pearl Brown. So this money wasted. This shipping that I got to eat, that one wasted. So I said, okay then. The first one I print out, it came out fine. Keisha's on came out fine. Then when I got the Miss Pearl Brown's on, it did that shrinking part again. I said, okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay. I'm just thankful to God. I'm going to have Serena come over here tomorrow. Serena said she's going to come tomorrow. But I'm proud of myself that I figured this out, y'all. I really did. I sat here for hours. I've been sitting here in front of this computer since like 8:30. I've been sitting here since like 8:30. 8:30. I said, I'm going to get this. When that guy left, I walked him out. I said, I'm going to get this. I said, because this is going to bother me. I'm going to get this tonight. I said, I may have to call you. I may not. But I ain't even got to call him. And it's fixed. I done it myself. I done it myself. So now, it's more work. I'm telling you that now. It's more work for me to do it this way. But it's more better. I could just go in there scan instead of standing in the line in the hospital, in the post office. They just scan it and go because they already paid for just scan and go. But baby, because I have to weigh each item. I have to measure each item. Yeah, it's different now. It's more work for me though. It really is. I got to weigh every package. I got to measure every package from height to width. It's more, but oh well, I just scan it now. So I'm proud of myself. I ain't as dumb as I thought I was. I went to Googling. I Googled, hey, what's the standard shipping size for labels or packages? What does UPS, United States Postal Service, go by? I just went to Google. And I did not know the size of font. Because this is not the size. See how tiny that right there? You can't even see the label. See how tiny that is? They supposed to be big like this. Okay? And I said, what is the standard size? I was asking Google for the standard size, and I told what type of printer I have, what is the post office standard size, what is the average standard label size. I ain't know nothing. I bought this stuff, but I didn't know that. I don't had this stuff for 3 years. I ain't never had nobody come out here and do it for me. So once they got them addresses on there, that's what's the hardest part. Getting them addresses over there. Both of them men had probably get them addresses over there. So they got the addresses over there. Now I'm good to go. I'm good to go now. I'm proud of myself. I am. Oh, y'all, I'm not that smart. I just got me some chill because I'm sitting in front of this computer. And I go to bed at night. I'm going to range off and I'm a relax in my bed now. If Serena come tomorrow, maybe she can show me a faster way to do this or something. But yeah, it's time consuming. It's going to cost me more time than just writing y'all addresses on there. It's going to be more time for me though, for real. But what it will save me is at the post office. Because sometimes I be in that post office for an hour. Depends on how many people in there. Then I'm holding up people in the line for a while. Now I just drop them off and leave. I ain't even got to stand in line or nothing. I just pile them up and give them to them. Matter of fact, they told me I can go in the back. Only have to come inside. They told me I don't even have to come inside. I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry I ain't come back on here, y'all. I was trying to handle business. And I got it done, and I thank God. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. Nobody but God. Oh, why? That's why I try to help so many people. Because I get little to no help. And that's why I try to help so many people. You'll never know what a person going through. What their life may be like. But I can tell you, both of them guys didn't charge me that much. The last man told me to give him $20. I give a man $20 now. The last guy told me I give him $20. I said, no, I ain't giving no $20. I promise you. The man told me $20. $20. God always be looking out for me in other ways. But of course I ain't get that man $20 now. You know I ain't no cheapskate like that. Man did more than $20 worth of work. He would had to download some type of program, and then I seen a wolf running across, a red wolf running across. I didn't know what the wolf was for, but a red wolf was running across the screen. So what I did was just go on in my room across the hall. If you need me, just holler, cause I didn't feel comfortable just standing over him. And I had to call Serena to come get Knox, cause Knox, the man had to rotate him holding Knox. And Knox looking at me like, he said, little boy, I hold babies off the Knox big eyes. But I had to fill out my information, because remember I said I had to get a whole nother account. So that man don't know none of my information, been in there. I had to fill it, so I had to give Knox to him. Knox look. It's funny. Knox looking at me, man. The big old eye. I said, babe, I'm sorry. Granny got to do this. You know what I'm saying? But it was so funny. He said, little boy, I hold children all the time. Don't worry about it. Knox was trying to get out of that man's lap. Knox wasn't having it. You hear me? Knox say, hell no, Granny, hell no. And he just reaching for me, but I had to do this, you know. So, but his mama came and got him. They came and got him. I had to do what I had to do. Ooh, my back is hurting. I've been sitting down there for so long. Whew. So y'all packages will be shipped tomorrow, okay? And I don't know why I'm hungry, but I am. Ooh, Lord, I thank you. My door ain't even locked. The back door ain't even locked. Somebody could have came in here and got me. Y'all been reading about me on the newspaper. On the news. I'm proud of myself, y'all, really, because I have been trying to, I've had all this stuff for 3 years. I just have never been able to get nobody to come over here and do it for me. Never had anybody, so that's why I was writing on the packages. I never had anybody do it for me. So, guess what we finna have? Guess what we finna have? Fig Newtons, strawberry fig Newtons, and coffee. And then I'm going to bed. How about that? How about that? You drink coffee anytime. I love coffee. I love coffee. Child, none of these doors were locked. I'm glad I walked through this house. Nothing was locked up. How many of y'all drink coffee this time of night? I know y'all ain't sleep. It be a lot of people be up. I be seeing other people up late at night and y'all be on their lives. Maybe I just got a bunch of people that go to bed at 6 o'clock. That's what it is. I got a lot of people that go to bed early. Is that what it is? That might be what it is. Hey, Jackie French Garrett. How are you, baby cakes? How are you, sweetie pie? You doing all right? What you want, some of coffee and Fig Newtons? Last night, my snack was yogurt. Yogurt and granola. Lisa Woods, what's up, baby? I've been up. I finally got my thing working. And so proud of myself. You love coffee? I do too. Really, I do. And I believe you can eat coffee any time of the day. That's just my opinion. Any time of the day you can have coffee. Drink coffee any time of the day. And I'm just going to take me a few of these out of here because if I take that in my room, I'm going to eat all of them. At least more than what I should. So I already ate one. We're going to get 3. That's more than enough for a snack. I already ate one. Got to discipline yourself. Hey, everybody. But yeah, I wasn't going to go to bed with that conquering me. I said, God, please let me get this. Please let me get it. And he did. Now, if Serena come over here tomorrow, maybe she can find a faster way for me to do this. But like I say, it's gonna take me even longer now. Because I have to weigh. You can't just ship it. You got to weigh everything. You got to weigh it. You got to measure it. Yeah, it ain't just like... all before I could just write y'all name on it and just take it to the post office. They weighed it for me. But now, it's a little more work, but it's worth it. It's worth it not having. Oh, guess what I did? Guess what I did? Talking to y'all, I didn't put no coffee in here. Damn. Water waste. Not one coffee did I put in here. Talking to y'all, I ain't put no coffee in here. Wasn't thinking. I don't waste coffee. I don't waste creamer and sugar. I ain't put not one coffee in there. Not one. I kept looking at that water. That water was just white looking. I said, what's going on here? Silly rabbit. Silly rabbit. I didn't put not one coffee in there. Not one. I don't waste creamer and coffee and sugar. I don't use water out the faucet unless I'm bathing or cooking. But I fill up my Keurig with bottled water. I mean, I don't know it's a different, but that also water be contaminated too doggone much. Can't turn around, so something wrong with it. It's 8:40. What you, Chad? You know what time it is here? So y'all up looking good. It's after midnight now, ain't it, y'all? Let me see what time it is. Oh, 11:42 here. Almost midnight. 11:42. Almost midnight. Everybody share the line. Bitch, I got that coffee in there now. Bet you that. This is so good. I can't wait to drink this coffee. When I tell y'all I can drink coffee any time of the day. Any time of the night. Coffee is so good. Oh, you still the same lady? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Just that one lady. I'm a beautiful girl. Child, Lord have mercy, baby. I've been looking like a throwaway tramp for 2 days. 2 days. Today make my second day looking like a throwaway. Well, actually, it's finna be third day. Pure throwaway tramp. It's okay. I like a pure throwaway tramp, Jan. It's okay. I ain't got nowhere to go. I won't look like a throwaway tramp tomorrow because I got to go to the post office. But if I don't got to leave my house, I ain't putting on no makeup or nothing. This is just how I look. This is how I look without makeup. I'm an ugly monster. I look like a wolf. This is how I look without makeup. I don't put on no makeup if I ain't going nowhere. Wasting my makeup. I ain't going nowhere. I went nowhere in the last couple of days. For the waste no makeup. I ain't wasting my makeup. I ain't going nowhere. Don't say that because I'm beautiful. Baby, please, I thank you. You got a lying demon. Come on now, because I'm ready to drink my coffee now. Hey, who is that? Michelle? Michelle, girl, let me put these glasses back on. A lot of people like cold coffee. I'm not a cold coffee person, but a lot of people, my sister like cold coffee. Cherry like cold coffee. I don't do, Serena like cold coffee. I don't do cold coffee. I mean, I will if I had no choice, but I like the warmthness of it. Cold coffee, just take it and drink it out like that now. I'm still beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. I don't need no makeup. Yes, I do. Thank you, Edward Thomas. I ain't never seen you before. I ain't never seen you before. Where you from? Africa? Never seen you before. Where you from, Thomas? Talk to me, baby. Where are you from? Africa? You looking for a green cord? You looking for love in all the wrong places? Tennessee whiskey. Water sound like somebody peeing. The coffee sound like somebody peeing. Would definitely be a man, unless a woman just. You drink it cold and hot. I can't do cold. I can do it, but I don't want to. That man that got the hush mouth, he must be from. We're looking for people. They know they over there in their country. They up looking to scam people. They up looking to scam women and tell them how much they love them. And I be a princess. They are, and all of them rich over there. They play either they rich or they poor and they need our money. Oh, over here, baby. Baby, over here, we have no running water. My daughter gets soles all over her. You from Alabama? What part of Alabama? What part? I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida. For some reason, it seemed more hotter tonight than normal. It seemed real hot. Y'all know when I knew I was getting old? When I started gardening and eating fig Newton. That's when I knew. And definitely ginger ale. I used to hate ginger ale as a child. I thought it would taste like cough medicine. Evergreen, Alabama. I ain't never heard of that one. I've never heard of Evergreen. Has y'all heard of Evergreen? Y'all gonna be dull for a minute. I've never heard of evergreen. Never, ever, 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 ever. When I say never, ever, I mean never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Let me turn this light off. I'm sorry. It's going to be dark for a minute. I'm going across from room to room, place to place. Room to room, place to place. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to turn the light on. Definitely going to turn it on so y'all don't be scared. Don't want nobody scared. I've been sleeping with my 9mm lately. Knowing I don't care for that gun, but that way I don't have to keep taking the one out of my purse if I don't. Because I like the 380 more than the 9. The 9 I'm really scared of. My brother gave me that 9. I'm really scared of it because it got so much kickback. But when I take my 380 out, sometimes I forget to put it back in my purse, and I don't want to ever be caught without my piece. So I just went and got one on my closet. So I've been keeping it on. That 9 ain't nothing to play with. This bit right here, you talking about a kickback? Look how big that. Well, I don't want to show y'all that. How big the hole in there, the barrel is big. Them is some big bullets. When I say big, the 9mm ain't nothing to play with. Trust what I say. I was shooting that thing, it was about to pop out my hand. About to pop out my hand. But yeah, y'all got to protect y'allself. So I always take my safety off, so all I got to do is cock it and pop, 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 pop. I ain't finna trying to turn on no safety and all that. I ain't finna do all that. It's going to be already ready to go. And as my brother taught me, you empty the clip. You don't shoot 1 or 2 times. You empty the clip on them. I'm supposed to be going down at the end of the month. I think I'm gonna take that rifle my brother got me. Y'all know I ain't never shot my rifle yet. It's under my bed. I told him I can't shoot that unless I'm with him. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That man, my brother, that's one thing. Guns is something that he got me into. But that rifle ain't nothing to play with. You 100% disabled and you stay by yourself, so I got created. Oh, what you got? What you got created? What you got, a stick or something, a nightstick? Honey, knives work. Get you knives. Keep your knife up under your pillow, up under your mattress, somewhere you can reach. I don't advise you under your pillow because you might get wild and you done stab your own self. But the thing about weapons is, why would she get out waving a gun? Because of an accident. Sir, you can talk to everybody else on here. Don't be trying to talk to me. You singling me out. That's what I told every day, the 380. That's what I told every day. That 380. But I'm going to take my gun to Florida end of this month. My brother's going to teach me how to shoot it. Y'all, I put these in the bed because I had nausea Now bottles be leaking all over my bed and stuff. So, So I lay him on all these blankets. Mess up my cover. What am I looking for? This right here. Woo. This what my brother got me last year for my birthday. This bitch right here, a beast. This right here. Woo. I'm going to take it to Florida so he can teach me how to shoot it. I told him, you got to worry about me messing with this one. My brother got me this for my birthday. My brother don't play. This right here. My brother don't play. My brother don't play, especially by his sisters. I got this from my brother, and I got that 9mm over there from my brother. I told him, bruh, you got to worry about me shooting that until you teach me how to work this thing. And it's heavy. And it's heavy. So now I have 4 handguns and 1 rifle. I have 4 handguns and 1 rifle. The guy said he would pay for the damage, but it ended up bad. She threatened him and he shot her multiple times. Well, did he really have to shoot her multiple times though? I understand, but I don't know. You never know how people gonna act these days. Yeah, if somebody waving a gun at me too, yeah, it's self-defense. It's self-defense. He gonna get off. Like Christy love strap. I don't know what that mean, ma'am. So why did she get out of the car and wave the gun at the man? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't care if my car was totaled out. I'm not finna wave no gun at nobody. Accidents happen. Even if you're not at fault, they happen. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got out waving no gun. Why would you do that over a vehicle? I bet you she was black. I guarantee you she was black. I bet you she was black. I bet you she was black. I'm about to go get my other phone. I bet you she was black. I've been busy. No, he didn't. He has been caught. No, he didn't what? What you mean, no, he didn't? He been caught. He has been caught. If it was self-defense, I'm not understanding what you're saying. You said the woman got killed because she got the gun out on the man, and the man shot her multiple times. But no, I'm asking you what you saying about he got caught. What he gonna get caught for when he was self-defense? I'm not understanding. If it's self-defense. But you say he got caught. Let me see. I'm going to look it up. Where you say this happened at? Milwaukee?
That shooting that rocked the Deer District over the weekend. The shooting happened Saturday night near Phillips Estate. Our Bria Jones live after attending a vigil hosted by the victim's family tonight. Bria.
Good evening, Ted. That 47-year-old woman could have been alive to this day if she had a calmer demeanor.
I don't know. It's so many of them, so I don't know which one is really hers.
closer to justice. 2 people are now in custody in connection to that shooting that rocked the Deer District over the weekend.
Is that it?
The shooting happened Saturday night near Phillips State. Our Bria Jones live after attending a vigil hosted by the victim's family tonight. Bria.
Good evening, Ted and Mary. The victim has been identified as 47-year-old Sharita Barber. Now, that shooting happened right here at this intersection. You can see that there is a NPD cruiser here now just patrolling the area, monitoring the scene, as there is another concert here tonight in this area. Now, her family says that the shooting from Saturday, it started as a fender bender and then escalated to gunfire. Tonight, they are relieved that 2 people have now been arrested. Video making
Wait a minute, let me look at this.
Media shows an altercation Saturday night in the Deer District. Shortly after, police say shots were fired at Phillips State, killing 47-year-old Sharita Barber. Sharita, we're gonna miss you so very much. Tuesday night, Barber's family honoring her life near her old stomping grounds at 24th and Vienna. The vigil happening as Milwaukee police confirmed 2 arrests in the case. A 26-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman are both now in custody. Does that bring you any closure knowing that people have been arrested for this?
Closure? I mean, the life is gone. We won't get the life back.
Rosalind Gray is Barber's aunt. She says her niece had just left a concert when she was involved in a fender bender that tragically became a fatal shooting.
Sharita, being the humane person that she was and professional, was just possibly just a little upset about having her window broken out.
She acknowledged that some footage leading up to the shooting appeared to show Barber with a gun.
She used the weapon as a tool to protect herself from multiple people, not to hurt someone.
Gray is urging people to think before pulling the trigger.
Never know who is on the other side of that bullet.
But, okay.
Now, Barbara leaves behind 2 children. Her sons were at tonight's vigil.
Okay. My thing for this.
That have been arrested in this shooting. Milwaukee police say that charges have been sent over to the district attorney's office. And I'm reporting live downtown, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
There is video of the incident after the fender bender. Is that how police track down these suspects? Do we know?
Well, at this point, Ted, that is unclear, but we know that we are in the Deer District, so we can only imagine the number of cameras that are in this area that potentially captured the shooting.
Good point. Bria Jones reporting live for us. Thanks.
Me personally. You never know who else have a gun. That's why if you ain't going to use your gun, don't pull it out. Nobody should walk around and pulling out guns unless you going to use it. Because you don't know what the next person has, okay? She was not aware that that man had a gun too, okay? But a fender bender doesn't call for a gun. She came out aggressive because that's what another video was saying, that she was appeared to be the aggressive one.
Well, we begin with our big story tonight at 9. We are learning more about a Milwaukee woman shot and killed near 27th and Atkinson. 50-year-old Sandra Lee is one of 2 victims who was targeted Sunday.
And for the first time tonight, Stephanie Quirk talked with her.
Child, I don't know. So the family said, yeah, you could tell she was that's your hometown? But I listened to the aunt, but the aunt is not, her life is gone, yeah. But her life is gone by her own damn mistakes. It ain't because she was innocent. You just don't pull out. No gun should have been pulled out for something like that. Am I lying? You know, I can understand knowing how humane Sharita is. She just was kind of upset because her window was busted. That is past upset if you pull out a gun. He offered to pay for the damage. He did, so I wanted to see that part. I don't know if I'm going to see that part. I don't think that's on YouTube. Let me see if I can see
Police
it.
are investigating a deadly downtown shooting. This happened near Velar Phillips and State Saturday night. That's where we find 12 News Drew Carter live this morning.
I want to see the ISO.
And that's when a witness.
And she said, "I don't want your money, I want your life." And then
What?
putting the gun.
Oh my God! Y'all heard this?
Via phone, and she wanted to stay anonymous and tells us the fatal shooting stems from a car accident.
She was screaming, "Why would you break my window?" And then the suspect put his hands up and was like, "I'll pay to get it fixed. How much do you want?" And she said, "I don't want your money, I want your life." And then she was pointing the gun at the man, but also since we were walking on the sidewalk and that's where they were located, she was also pointing it directly at all of us innocent bystanders.
And that's when witnesses ran for cover when those shots were fired. Police say the deadly shooting again. This happened around 11:30 Saturday evening. Our crews on scene. They captured police investigating a red SUV, a Jaguar SUV, with a busted back window. And this witness who left the music venue at the time of this incident, traumatized, watching someone lose their life.
Thoughts and prayers go out to anybody who was affected by this, obviously the victim, but I also feel like it's a great learning lesson for kind of everybody to realize, you do something in a split second and that's your life. Your anger can really just kind of play out and not end how you expect it to.
Very wise statement. So that boy gonna get off. They're gonna get off. So I still don't understand why would he shoot her if she wasn't shooting him. I understand she said, I don't want your money, I want your life. I get that. But what made him actually shoot her? They say she was pointing the gun out into the public too.
And handle the situation.
Let me see.
Like and subscribe button. Let's listen.
This intersection, Velar Phillips and State, sits between the biggest downtown venues and places to hang out.
I think there's just a lot of foot traffic. Maybe the event drew more attention. Who knows?
Saturday night, it was the center of a fatal shooting. Police say just after 11:30, a 47-year-old was shot multiple times at that intersection and died.
It's sad, today's world.
And at her age, she shouldn't be still like that.
Shooting,
47.
It's nothing new.
This is a story going on. Water Street, 3rd Street, Brady Street. Somebody's always getting shot.
Saturday was a busy night in the Deer District. The Admirals played at home. There was an Elevation Worship concert at Pfizer, and it was opening weekend for the new Landmark Credit Union live venue, where bossman D-Lo had a concert at 8. Police didn't say where the victim was going or coming from.
You want to be able to come down here
and it was snowing.
as one and come together as a city, but when things like that happen, it's tough.
Now, when I was scrolling online, somebody had video footage of this. There was actual video footage.
That's what I want to see, the actual video.
We'll play a little bit of it.
Please play it.
As we broadcast live, we won't show the actual shooting, but we'll show the argument. It looked like there was a kind of like a fender bender that took place from when you look at the video, and then you see a woman get out the car with a gun, like with a weapon, but she's not aiming it, she's pointing it down, and I can't see the other driver from the other car, but I can see that there's an argument, there's words being exchanged, but then then she was shot. But what I'm saying is, when people get into car accidents nowadays, and people are already upset, and then you get out and there's guns being shown, that's not safe. To pull out a gun.
So her car is a Jaguar truck, right?
Because
so why would you? Who would get that angry over an accident though? She might have anger management issues. That gonna probably come out too. So by her pulling that gun out, my experience of dealing with people that's hotheads, a hot-headed person don't ever think until it's too late. So she's a hot-headed people. I used to have a bad temper. Shit, I suffer the consequences later. I just have a bad temper, but you know what? I can tell y'all this much: a bad temper will get your ass in trouble. will get you in trouble. And it cost her life. Because I wouldn't have act like that. I don't care what I'm driving. I wouldn't have act like that. And then look like her, the boy that hit her don't look like his car look worth nothing. But even if he didn't pay for it, your insurance would have paid for it. Even if he didn't, because I used to hate for people to hit me that was in regular cars. Like they just got only PIP on there. But to tell somebody, I don't want your money, I want your life because of an accident. Ain't a scrape on you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. She was a social worker with that attitude. She's not a good prime example of a social worker acting like that. Not like that. And at her age, she should be past that stage. That violent rage stage. At that age, at 47, she should be past that. I got over mine at 35. She should be over that by now. I wouldn't have dare act like that. Not on no car accident. No. Fender bender at that. But how the hell the boy hit her from behind? Look like, how did her window get like that? It don't make sense. How the window got like that? How the window got like that? He hit it that hard that the back window broke like that? Something seriously wrong with her. I think something wrong with her. We just have to pray for folk. Like that gentleman said, that it's so much going on in the world and y'all worrying about acting a fool and stuff in these streets. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Get your life together. There's too much going on right now. I heard, what the man name? The Howard Band. What is his name? He played on, what that song? He was Terrence Howard. I saw Terrence Howard the other day. I think it was last night on YouTube. And he was speaking about, and I ain't even know this. He was speaking about nuclear something, how they, president is planning an attack or something. I don't know, something to do with what's going on and that those people got enough, mass weapons to destroy the whole United States. And President Trump is talking about fighting or something, defense and all that. So I didn't even know that was going on until I ran across Terrence Howard video last night. And he was talking about, I said, boy, these people don't keep me in touch with nothing that would go on the news. Y'all used to tell me all kind of stuff. Y'all don't have to tell me nothing. I ain't even know that this was going on. It was very materialistic. So yeah, they told me, I don't know what's going on with Trump and the nuclear war and nuclear mass shit. I don't know what's going on. All I know that we all need Jesus. Oh, we all gonna leave here. Let me get off here, y'all, so I go take me a shower and go to bed. Relax my mind. Relax my heart. So what is that about the wars and stuff in the wars? He already started a war doing what? See, I don't even be knowing. I'm telling you, I just happened to run across Terrence Howard. Ken, you still up? I thought you were asleep. I'll have to look at the news. But y'all, let me go because I'm getting sleepy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, love y'all.